Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. This is Living with Spice and I'm Rebecca Gabriel. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Leo for the week of the 5th through to the 11th of July. So you probably know by now, if you've come to my channel before, that I do weekly readings, monthly readings and love readings for every zodiac sign. So don't forget to check out the playlists on my channel and you'll find the reading that's pertaining to you. Now you may like to look at your sun sign. You can also check out your moon sign, your rising and your Venus sign. And if you don't know what they are, you can always look at your natal chart. So you can go to an internet browser and type in free natal chart and you'll find out where your placements are. And sometimes those other readings for the other placements will give you more information, more depth or a slightly different nuance to your reading because we don't always resonate with our sun sign. Now the readings that I'm doing here are general readings, so they're not going to fit for everybody. Just take what resonates for you, leave what doesn't. And if you'd like a private reading, you can always contact me and book a reading with me. My details are in the description box below. All right, Leo, let's see what is in store for you for the week of the 5th through to the 11th of July. Okay, Leo, let's take a look at what's coming up for the week in the 5th to the 11th of July. I thank you, Spirit, for your guidance for Leo. Right, well, I think you're feeling a little bit under par at the moment, Leo, and there's a little bit of an element of, things not quite going the way you're expecting. You've got some news that comes in that's a little bit unexpected, and the communication is a little pointed, which is irritating more than anything. And I'm feeling like your energy, you just need to recharge. You need to recharge, you need to feel revitalized because it's just not cutting the mustard at the moment for you. You've got a bit of nervous energy around you. So the Four of Cups here is you feeling like you need to get yourself grounded and take care of yourself and recharge and nurture yourself. I think you're sensing there's some change in the wind, and that's a little unsettling when that happens. So for the time being, while you're in that energy, just make sure you're taking care of your needs so that you're protecting yourself from any negativity that happens to come your way. Just recognize what's your energy and what isn't, and do the best that you can to just rest and to reflect. Maybe not even too much reflection, but certainly recharging your energy for yourself emotionally and physically. And then we've got a bit of a change in the energy here. We've got the 10 of Cups here, which is really beautiful fulfillment. It's like you feeling amazing. So I'm feeling like your energy's starting to shift, and physically you're feeling great. And then everything starts to shift where you're starting to vibe again and you're feeling really good. So it's a real energy focused on love and feeling grateful, and things are sort of going your way. So I think it's worth the while that you allow this process of you having to just look after yourself and vibe, get yourself into a really nourishing space and rest, because the result of that is that you end up in this beautiful 10 of Cups energy where you're starting to feel on top of your game again, which is really great. So it puts you in a good space for that change that you were sensing was happening or going to happen. So we have the Tower card here, and this is more about, I feel like the change that's going to happen for you is going to mean that you can make some positive adjustments in your life, and that's good, that's needed. It's interesting that it's come straight after the 10 of Cups, so that's why I'm feeling like the change is a positive one, not a negative one. And it's followed by the 8 of Pentacles, where you're really, really stepping into your knowing about what your talents and skills are, and you're getting some positive feedback about that. You're recognizing for yourself what your skills are and your talents. And that's why I feel that this Tower card that comes after the Cups energy is more about important changes that need to be made, and it does change things, but in a positive way. And you're kind of thinking about, how can I leverage this? How can I leverage the situation and use my skills and talents to your advantage? That is actually feeling positive. So do yourself a favour. If you are sensing things are about to change, then, do the right thing by yourself and take that time to rest and look after yourself so you can deal with those narky little things that come in now and again to disturb your energy. That feels like narky communication. You go, really? I'm just kind of over this. So you go, you make yourself a cup of tea. I love that picture. That's great. And that's the way you deal with it. You go, no, I'm not having this. I'm not having this because it's unsettling, it's ungrounding, and that's not what you want right now. Good on you, Leo. All right, what else? Okay, so we've got the Two of Air, which is like having a bit of a challenge around making a decision on something. And sometimes when that happens, we can kind of want to pretend that there's no problem, and we gloss things over, and we pretend it's not as interrupting or distracting or disruptive than perhaps it really is. But either way, it's probably better that you make the decision rather than procrastinate over it, okay? So don't do the argy-bargy thing, but rather than stay stuck on something or ponder over something for too long, which kind of wastes your energy, you're better off probably just making the decision. Now we have the Awakening card, which talks about seeing things from a different perspective. I think this is similar to the Hangman card, where it may mean that there's a temporary delay to a situation, which may be why you're procrastinating around making a decision here. But it is the opportunity here is for you to see things from a different angle. And then in this particular situation, it's really important to be yourself, Spirit says. So whatever the challenge is, whatever the issue is that comes up, this is your opportunity to leverage the situation to your advantage. Don't forget everything that you already know, your skills and talents, okay? Don't forget to remind yourself of what you are capable of doing, and so that when the time comes and the delay is over, you are recognizing that you need to be the authentic you. And it may mean, we'll see what comes up, that you have to voice your opinion so that you are saying, oh, hang on a minute, no, that's not who I am. I need to have a say in this situation. I feel that's what you end up doing, Leo. From memory, that's what's playing out in your monthly read. So we have the Queen of Earth now, and this is about you approaching sort of challenges from a really sensible, common-sensed approach. You're dealing with things, you're dealing with challenges and people in a kind and understanding way, which is, it is your preference, Leo. That's your preference in terms of how you manage communications and relationships. You would rather do that than be pushed until you snap, which is not what you like to do. So whenever something's coming up that's a little bit challenging and someone gives you a little bit of narky energy, which may be some of that, conserve your energy, really tap into who you know yourself to be, and then approach the situation with perhaps giving yourself an opportunity to see things from a different perspective, but deal with everything with a kind and understanding manner. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with everybody, you don't. But you do need to sort of step up and stand in your Queen energy. And be sensible. You know, some people when they deal with challenges, they get all dramatic and they get into their emotions and they say things they shouldn't say. That is not you, Leo, and you're very capable of sitting back and going, you know what, let's all be sensible about this, and you take a common sense approach to the situation, which is fabulous. Well done you, Leo. Yeah, So just, I do feel though that this week you need to just remember your worth, remember your value. Look after yourself as well. I think that's important. That's an underlying message here for you. Material and spiritual prosperity, which says to me that you are. You recognise what it is that's important to you in your life and how to take care of your needs. And as you do that, you're feeling better and things start to flow for you, which is good. You know, we've got to do it for ourselves. You know, we can't expect other people to create that for us. Yeah, and you're really sort of in a very calm, centered, grounded mood, like the Queen of Earth. You've got the patience and planning card. In order for things to grow, you know that it takes patience and building things one step at a time. Things don't, you know, good strong foundations don't happen overnight. There's patience around things, planning, doing what needs to be done in order to build strong foundations. So perhaps that is kind of, first of all, that's the energy that you're building for your own life at the moment. But you're vibing that energy too. So when you're communicating with other people, Leo, you're kind of letting them know, hey guys, this is the best way to get the situation resolved. Let's do it properly from the ground up. Let's take things one step at a time. Let's plan things carefully so we have a strong future and that we build, you know, strong, sustainable solutions. So, you know, I feel that there's a semi-teaching moment here for yourself, Leo, in that you're having this awareness for yourself in your own life, and at the same time you're able to share that message with others, which is great. You know, as the Queen of Earth, you're an accomplished soul, you're an accomplished person, and you're able to take things in your stride, Leo, which is brilliant. And I think this week is like it's a reminder for you. You know, it's a reminder. Take things in your stride. Take care of yourself, and yeah. Oh, dropping my cards. All right. Let's see what the angel messages have for you. Okay, so there's the synchronicity card here. So you're thanking the angels. We trust that in the well-timed guidance. Yeah, of spirit and the angels. So you're going to notice synchronicities in your life this week. Things are just, as the week progresses and your energy settles and you are taking care of yourself and you're feeling grounded, it's funny, the universe responds to that energy and things start to flow. Synchronicities are happening. It's all about divine timing. Which is great. So it really is, you know, when you're talking about this kind of energy, patience and planning, taking a sensible approach, which is what the Queen of Earth does, we just invite synchronicities to happen. There's a flow, the energy, the universe responds to that energy. Yeah, so recognizing there's divine guidance here. So watch out for the signs from the angels, signs from the spirit in the universe to let you know as things are ready for you to communicate or ready to take action. You're going to receive guidance at just the right time. Somebody will say something just at the right time, and a door will open just at the right time, you know, that kind of thing. We've got the transformation card here. So we thank Zadkiel for supporting you as you're transforming from past challenges. I do feel that the things that are starting to unfold for you in July, Leo, is really helping you to have some personal growth lessons where you're able to release old ways of thinking and doing. It's sort of like one of those aha moments in the month of July that you are actually stepping into your queen energy and having awarenesses around things. And, you know, when you take a step back and you start looking after yourself, that's when we start to become more receptive. And that's when we learn and we go, yes, that's what that means. And that helps with your transformation and your soul growth. Yeah, so you can really process things that have happened to you in your past and you go, oh, right, now I understand that, which is beautiful. Nice. Nice to let go of past challenges, isn't it? And to move on and to have an awareness around that. So Leo, it's an interesting time for you, but let's notice from a big picture point of view that things are actually going well for you. You may not always think it at the time, but if you give yourself an opportunity to step back and look at the chances that you have, you know, the opportunity to see your own value, you're going to realise that things are a lot better than you think. So lovely, because you're stepping into a time now where you're going to be surrounded by friends and colleagues. There's this really beautiful buzz energy around you of people around you that appreciate you and you appreciate them. So it's called friends and colleagues. And you're starting to really have beautiful connections with people at work, in your workspace. And you're starting to sort of really feel who you know that you can trust and vibe with, and they get you, and you're starting to feel that beautiful energy of connection with others, which is lovely. Good to know. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up now. So you know what, we're coming to the end of the week, and things are flowing nicely. You're feeling connected, you're feeling good within yourself. You know that you've been going through a period of transformation, and that's all fine, but you're getting your stuff together there. You're getting your stuff together. Now, there is an emphasis on family at some stage, perhaps at the end of the week. You're with family, you're with kids, there's an influence around children. You're also recognising that you have a lot to offer in terms of how you're connecting with your own siblings, and you know that you have a positive influence in your family, and they do on you too. It goes both ways, and it's a really lovely way, I think, Leo, to finish the weekly read for the 5th through to the 11th of July. So it feels good. See the good that's happening in your week, Leo, and lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.